From there. And now I see your beautiful faces. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on another live stream. This is my open Q&A that I want to kind of take along and answer your questions that you may have if you are taking pre-calculus and looking a little bit more information regarding my course, which I just officially launched yesterday. So I did my first masterclass last night. It went very, very well. I was able to kind of introduce the course and kind of, talk a little bit of, why my course is, why I kind of created my course. And then also kind of get through some of those details. So I'd like to kind of cover those topics a little bit with you guys here today, but also to welcome you to my second masterclass that I'm holding this Wednesday at the same time, 11 a.m. So I held a masterclass, at 9 p.m. Yesterday, and then I'm going to do one again in the same time tomorrow. So if this time frame works best for you at the moment, then you can definitely go ahead and sign up. And if for whatever reason you have to miss it, you can always get back into the replay because I will have a lot more information from you guys. So hi Shireen, hi ML, hi Pori. Good to have you guys on the chat. Thank you so much for joining me, and fellow foodie and Leo. I am one of the things I just wanted to kind of cover in this one is, who is my course, kind of for? Because one of the things that came up last night was there is a wide range of people that were on the masterclass, everything from parents to teachers to, students that are really good at mathematics and students that really, really struggle with mathematics. So I just want to kind of highlight a couple tips. And then obviously, if you guys do have some questions, then I'm more than happy to also take them in. There's also a link in this description that you guys can go ahead and pre-submit questions. So if for whatever reason I do not get to your questions, or let's say maybe I get to your question, you have some questions after this live stream that you want to go ahead and ask me, then feel free to go ahead and submit them into the chat. So I already have some from my last live stream that I want to make sure that I kind of address. But what I'll do first of all is I will make sure that I get to some of the questions that I wanted to for you guys as well. Hello, good evening here in Asia. Well, awesome. Hey, Nature. Hey, Jackie. Thank you guys for joining me in on another live stream in SHSSC. Like it. All right, and good evening. Yes, it is. Everything that I am doing is in Eastern Standard Time, and the description to my masterclass for tomorrow is in the description. It is Brian McLogan /PC Masterclass, Miss Laura. So make sure you have the PC /PC Masterclass. Hopefully we can get that updated from on there. Look at Jailman with that orange shirt. Well, it's actually a red shirt, but yeah, I guess, I didn't even check the color grading of my video. I just wanted to, hop on in this live real quick and then go in from there. So Ashwin says, can you teach us the basics? Well, I'm not going to cover one of the things I do have as far as the basics, for pre-calculus. I do have a 4-week training. If you go to brianmclogan.com /PC foundations, there is the work that you can go ahead and download my kind of like free summer packet that I give to my students prior to entering pre-calculus. And I think that will kind of adjust or prepare you for what you are maybe looking for as far as like some things to get you prepared for pre-calculus and in high school, because there are a lot of those problems are in from there. And yes, sometimes Algebra 2 is can definitely bring you in some, trouble for that. I definitely agree. But, one of the things that is nice about at least calculus and pre-calculus is that you can, is that we go over a lot of the Algebra 2 skills. So just remember, even if you are struggling in Algebra 2, inside the pre-calculus curriculum, as well as inside of in calculus, that is something that we also, cover in depth many, many times. So let's kind of talk about a little bit about the class, at least as far as the people that it's for. And then obviously I'll get to some of these additional questions that we have. So, I'm teaching pre-calculus inside of the classroom, and what I have, what my course is basically my course inside of the classroom put into a digital format. And this is something I've been doing for my own students for the last 2 years. And I've been getting feedback from them as far as how to continuously improve upon this format. And, it was really helpful when unfortunately, I did not do this to plan for what happened with COVID and going to the digital classroom. But when that came up, my students we did not really have to make any adjustments. I mean, now they're in now they're just not in the classroom anymore. And we basically continued our instruction as normal. And so it really got me thinking, because I know it was very difficult for a lot of teachers, as well as a lot of students and parents, to really adjust to this learning online format. And my online instruction is, at least the course, it's not like just a regular digital course where it's just math videos, thrown on a website and then you just watch them. I really try to incorporate obviously the examples, working through problems, checking your understanding. And obviously there's going to be videos, but the videos are also not just the lectures of like me in the class, like there's a lot of online videos, or even my videos on YouTube where it's just me teaching. That's not how these videos are designed. These videos are not ones I put on YouTube. They're very to the point and kind of getting you from point A to point B in a efficient and direct path. And then additionally, from on top of there is also the element of really kind of communication, and being able to talk with the students and ask questions in a format that in a private kind of chat room, as well as through the live streams. So anybody that's really taking pre-calculus, I obviously this year, no matter, how you feel, if you, felt like you did well in Algebra 2 or college algebra, or maybe if you struggled, this course provides the support that for those students that do kind of have struggled in the past and are kind of worried, and as well as provide you guys with the additional resources. For some of you, you feel pretty comfortable with pre-calculus, or at least with, walking into pre-calculus, but you just want to maybe make sure that you're going to get the absolute best grade that you can. And the resources that I have inside of this class is above and beyond. I mean, I've been doing this for 3 years now, so there is a lot of content that I provide, but I just don't throw all that content at you. I have everything kind of organized, and therefore, if you need it, or if that is something you're looking into, then obviously it is provided for you and you can continuously develop it. So the course, I do see a quick question for Leah. The course is from my high school course in pre-calculus. That is what I'm currently teaching. I do not see much of a difference from the high school and compared to the college as far as the rigor of the content. I do teach the pre-calculus. We are covering the topics to prepare students for calculus. However, if you are not going into calculus, maybe you're going into statistics, or you're taking physics, or maybe you just need to take the ACT or the SAT, the content that we're going to cover in the course is going to prepare you. So, I mean, there's really the pre-calculus. I mean, it really goes back over all the Algebra 2 or the heavy algebra that a lot of students need from college algebra and Algebra 2. And obviously we spend some time doing the trigonometry. And then really at the end of the year, the last 2 chapters is really kind of just our introduction into calculus. And so if it's not something that you end up taking calculus or planning on taking calculus, it's not going to be like the whole course. It really is something that you go through just for a couple of sections. And that's really the main thing. Even with calculus, we do cover limits to get you prepared from there, and cover some of the basic ideas that you're going to want to get into calculus. So therefore, it's not something brand new, but yeah, it's not also going to be a heavy calculus platform as well. Well, hey, Jay Dig and Leah, nature's awesome, but I'm sorry, it looks like you're jelly, mate. Yeah, I know some of you. All right, I guess I'll have to go ahead and change my shirt for next time. Jeez, oh man. All right. So a couple of questions that were submitted. And again, guys, just to remind you, if you do have some questions from this live stream, or, I don't know, you check out the Masterclass and just some different questions, I will be going live again every day this week. So please feel free to stop in. Tomorrow, I'm going to go live at 9 p.m. So doing a little bit later. Let's see, what else am I doing? Thursday, I'm going at 3 p.m. And then Friday, I'll be back at 11. So I'm just trying to hit different time zones because obviously I'm all in Eastern Standard Time. So that is, so that's what I'm just trying to, adjust some different time formats for you guys. So if you do have some questions though, you don't have to join on the live stream. You can definitely submit them using the Google form in the description, and then I will go ahead and address them. And Yes, trig is very necessary. Yes, we do trig. We're going to be doing trig, analytic trigonometry. Those are some very, very important things. Student asked me last night if they could go from algebra 2 to calculus and just skip, pre-calc. I don't know if they just wanted to skip taking my course or what, but I told them like, no, you're definitely going to want to take trigonometry. And, if either that's a trigonometry course or pre-calculus, however you have it provided, but you're definitely going to want to take that before calculus. The algebra you might feel a little comfortable for, but there's definitely the trig in calculus is, definitely built on what you already know. Jay said, I just finished my pre-calculus college course with a final grade of 97. Awesome, JD. Good for you. That is sweet. Congrats. All right, so let's go and take a look at a question. I don't think I have this person. I didn't think I asked for names, did I? I didn't ask for names. All right, so let's just kind of go through these questions here. So I can't say like who this is from. Some people are still thinking these forms are the Q&A. And guys, I'm still doing my Q&A. Even though I am posting my course, I am still uploading a new video on my YouTube channel. So for those of you that are not in pre-calculus or could care less about this course, but you're just joining a live stream because you like joining live streams, I am still doing my channel as normal. I'm just doing a little bit more community promotion, obviously, because my course is not going to be open throughout the whole year. I have it released yesterday, but I will be closing down the doors on August 16th. So therefore, because I want to focus in with my course, because basically I'm doing I'm doing an extra class. Like this year, I'm teaching seven classes, right? And then, so I'm kind of treating this as like my 8th period, because again, I'm involved in this class. It's not just watch these videos, guys, here's the work and go ahead and do it. I am involved. I'm going to be providing opportunities to have some communication like this to help students along with their pre-calculus. All right, the first question is it okay for the high school dropout to be in your class? And this kind of works perfectly. Absolutely. I mean, there's no perfect, I have to see, you have to be taking high school pre-calculus, or you have to struggle, or you have to be good at math. There was a lot of people even last night that were just, lifelong learners. They were just interested in learning pre-calculus for the sake of learning pre-calculus. Obviously a lot that I cater to is the student that needs to get the good grade in pre-calculus and they are currently taking it or maybe are retaking it. But that's not the only student that I think will benefit from pre-calculus. As I mentioned, a lot of what we cover in pre-calculus is going to prepare you for other courses, not just calculus, as well as ACT, SAT, or any kind of maybe entrance exams that you may have. So pre-calculus is a very diverse in terms of the math topics that we cover. And yeah, depending on what your need for, needing pre-calculus or needing to take a math course, I don't care if you're a high school dropout or if you graduated high school or graduated college. If you're interested in learning pre-calculus or you need to learn the math as a review, definitely this course can be helpful for you. And that's the main thing that I want students to know too is, you can get very deep on this course, like very deep. I have a extremely amount of content, too much content where I have to hide it from students and just let you know it's there, but don't give it, just let you know, hey, it's there if you need it. But I don't want everybody to go ahead and just, have everybody to just expect that's what you need to do. But the course also can work very well for students that just need kind of like a refresher, just to kind of touch on things, maybe look at some example problems, practice problems and everything like that. This course can be very beneficial for that as well, because I also just sprinkle in a lot of examples. For my AP summer review assignment. So happy thanks. Very, very happy Pappy 21. Very good. Are absolute necessary. Hi, sir. I've been watching. Is this someone in class S9? I'm not sure what that means. Is pre-calc the same as calculus and vectors? Obviously, pre-calculus is the preparatory class for calculus. We do get into vectors into pre-calc, so that will prepare you in terms of if you're taking calculus or if you're going to be taking physics as well. I don't know. Hi, everything. Pre-calc is not open for enrollment at, shouldn't it say now instead of not? I'm not sure where you say it says pre-calc course is not open for enrollment. Oh, I guess I should probably go and take a look at that. I'm assuming that was, it might have been in my description. I'm assuming maybe that you're referring to. Let me know. Let me know. Quebec Co. Sorry, thanks. Let me know about that if that's the description. I'll go and take a look at that. And it's not for class 8. As far as the course, everything that I provide, again, it's not my videos, so it's not free in terms of, like I said, there's different components to this course. It's not just free math videos. Obviously I'm still going to be making videos on that. So again, this course does offer a lot more additional for that. So I just recommend you check out the masterclass to kind of learn a little bit more what's coming in or what's a part of the course, as well as all those kind of granular details. All right. Calc. Oh, okay. Well, that could be definitely the truth. All right, let's get on to the next question that was submitted. And this question says, hi, Brian, I want to take your pre-calculus course so that I can take a placement test to get into Calculus 1. Do you think I can finish the course in less than 3 months? Would I learn all the topics I need to get into Calculus 1 if I finish this course, or does it cover all the topics? Is that possible? Thank you. So absolutely, you can finish this in 3 months. As I mentioned, all the content that I create is very short and to the point. My grand idea was to drip this content throughout the rest of the year, but I also recognize that there's students that just need, the content. They just need some of the stuff that is to get them, through the course, to kind of like review for a placement test or anything else. So I want to make sure that this course is going to be beneficial for as many types of students as possible. Thank you very much, Aiden, for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. I'm glad, hopefully, that my videos obviously have helped you out and supported. Then thank you so much. So as far as the course is going to be beneficial for students. So therefore, if students are taking, they just want to learn pre-calculus at a good pace and follow along with the way that I teach pre-calculus, that is my preferred way to teach this course, or at least to have students go through, because then I know I at least have a little bit of control of their learning, and I can make sure that I'm providing them the support throughout the year. However, I know that there's students just like this student that's like, hey, I'm taking calculus, second semester, or I'm taking a placement test, or I'm going into college and whatever else. I need a quick little refresher review. I need to, some of the things I never learned, I need to watch them in full depth. I need practice problems. I need, I need to see notes and worked out examples. And, can I really just take your course and condense it on my own? And obviously there are students that are just like that. They can be very self-sufficient with learning the material. And so just like it is an digital online course, I do have options for you to be able to handle the material, or at least have available access to the material. So therefore you can handle it in that kind of framework. Thinking through my self-study pre-calc. Awesome, 905. Cool. That's very sweet. Glenn says, please help, sir. Are differentiation integration necessary for class 11 and 12? Love from India. I am not sure what you like. My courses do not go from 11 and 12. Great. I mean, obviously, once you're going to learn differentiation and integration in calculus. So obviously that will help you out, but I'm not sure as far as, typically students in my high school are taking calculus and Calc 1 or Calc 2 in 11th and 12th grade. So they'll be taking them in there, not necessarily before 11th and 12th grade. Sir, what is f and f of? That just means that's the name of the function. So typically when we're talking about what we call the line of symmetry, the axis of symmetry, the opposite of b divided by 2a is that line of symmetry, and you're plugging it back into the original function. Didn't really want to plan to do an open Q&A, but there we go. Not sure we're answering equations in this stream. No, we're not really answering equations. I'm just going through this. I just figured, I was like, I'll just kind of go through this. I do have one more question that has been submitted. We'll go in from there. And then again, guys, if you have any other questions regarding the course or about that, just go ahead and let me know. Hello, I have a 14-year-old kid and he has a very head. So can I put him in pre-calc? I definitely think so. I mean, I don't know what your child has been, taking. Typical course of action, if you're just going to go with a streamlined approach, would be that, taking Algebra 1, Geometry, Algebra 2. But one thing that I would definitely recommend is, go ahead and take a look at the breakdown of what it is I am offering in the pre-calculus, curriculum. And they're just to make sure that you have some of those fundamentals as far as in the functions and polynomials, that that the student at least is not going to fall behind. But I definitely think that students that are, maybe advanced in math, we cover so many of those topics that maybe they have not learned, or maybe they were missed due to last year, and they can get quickly caught up. So I would definitely go ahead and take a look at it, at the material that I'm going to, cover in the masterclass, and then kind of make sure that it's not something that you will be over your head, or something that you can definitely catch up to. I will say that for the first 3 chapters, I do expect that students have some prior knowledge of the material. But once we get into trig, and after, I teach everything from a very beginner's basic into the curriculum. All right, what is the situation of classes in the fall? Well, we are going back into the classroom. I'm going back into the classroom on the 12th. My students start taking it we'll start on the 20th. And so, yeah, I am going to be planning on teaching back in the classroom, making more videos, and then also teaching pre-calculus online as well. All right, so you passed Advanced Algebra 1, Geometry, and Algebra 2, and trig. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely look into its, we'll be providing a lot of example problems to go ahead and get prepared for calculus. I taught AP Calculus for 2 years, just a couple years ago. So I definitely have created the problem set in my pre-calculus course to have students make sure that they are prepared to pass the AP Calc exam. What should I do to be a good student? Listen to your teacher. But yes, I mean, it's a lot of the same things. I will kind of cover. We'll let you know that a lot of the things in the masterclass that I'll cover, is there's no major secret to a lot of things that guys are being successful in math, but it does kind of come into understanding what you are doing and being able to apply those skills, and really just being diligent about it, and being consistent. All right. Have you taught Calc AB? And BC. I've only taught Calc AB. Obviously, a BC is really just the same, obviously just an extension off AB, but it is, but I've only taught the Calculus AB in the high school curriculum. All right, and then let's get on to the last question. All right, the last question was, I'm really interested in this course, but the only issue I have is that the meetup is too early and I have to go to work during that same time. Will there be any way for me to recover what I miss? Yes, absolutely. So if you are looking into, joining on the masterclass, but maybe this time frame does not work for you, then you can definitely go ahead and sign up, and you will still get access to the replay. So therefore, if you maybe want to watch it on your own time and maybe not show up for it live, then you definitely have that capability to do that as well. So that is definitely a option for you. And, I understand that, guys, that not every time that I pick to do these master classes or even these live streams are going to work for everybody. So that is why also for these live streams, today I'm going at 11, tomorrow I'll be back at 9 p.m. Thursday, it will be at 3 p.m. and then Friday back at 11 a.m. So just wanted to make sure you guys, let you know that, again, the link to the masterclass is in my description. brianmclogan.com/PC Masterclass. I also have the foundational trainings that are foundational training that's also in the description. If you're just kind of looking into getting some work done to get prepared for pre-calculus, and and then what else? Oh, and then also the schedule for my live streams. We'll be going from there. So how long are the live streams again? I'm not sure what you mean. How long are they? Okay. Well, there we go. Oh, come on. What was I going to say? So how long the live streams The live streams, my masterclass is roughly, I think anywhere. I mean, last night we went a little bit over. I was pretty much done around like 45 minutes, I believe, somewhere around there. And then I stayed on to do some answers, some Q&A about the course, kind of like what I'm doing with you guys. So I stayed up to do some Q&A for almost another like 45 minutes. So it was pretty long. I got in depth. I tried to answer as many questions as possible. As far as these live streams, I'm just trying to do these for like 15 to 20 minutes. We're actually going on pretty long here, 26 minutes for on this. But yeah, I just want to, make sure I'm answering all the questions that you guys have. Since you mentioned replays, can I save the videos in my pre-calc list? Is that okay with you? I am not sure what you mean in your, in my PC. Yeah. So as far as, the videos that I have, they are downloadable on the course. So therefore, if you do have Wi-Fi at certain different points or whatever else, you will be able to download those videos and watch them at different points of the, of the day or whenever else you need. So if that is a way that you want to learn, make sure you have them download. They are downloadable, and also you'll have PDFs and workbooks and stuff like that. You guys can definitely go ahead and download as well. So that will something you'll have access to. All right. Cancer sir. I'm not doing a Q&A, but if you want to go ahead and submit your question on my open live stream, I will be doing a open Q&A on Sunday night as usual. So I'm planning to be a math teacher. It could be hard. Is it hard? Could you please give me advice? No, it's just like anything else. You just gotta, enjoy the process, enjoy learning, enjoy doing math, and enjoy helping people. And I think as long as you stay true to that, then being a teacher is just a joy, from that regard. Ask how long are the monthly one-on-one live streams that you can get chosen from the masterclass? So it's not one-on-one. It's basically so the monthly live streams are basically like the class, kind of like with this. Let's just say, 30 people are in on the live stream. Then we'll just go and do a live stream, and kind of like for these live streams, we'll have questions that will pre-submitted. So it could be questions from your own pre-calculus. It could be questions from what I covered in my own class. And we'll just kind of address, the questions, what you guys are having trouble with, what I can help you out with, let you know what's going on in my own course, as well as what's coming up in, what we previously did, and really just kind of help you. Again, the whole point of the course is not just to give you math content like on YouTube and be like, watch this, here you go. But it's really to help you and be with you as you go through the process of learning pre-calculus. So that's why I want to make sure that I have myself available for you on that. Well, thank you very much, Prisha. And Kevin, thank you so much. I am not doing any kind of open Q&A though at the moment. I will hold that, guys, for this open Sunday. But so if you do have questions, you can obviously always go to my my live stream, my open Q&A live streams, and go ahead and submit a question there. Otherwise, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day and week. And remember, if you're interested in taking the pre-calculus course with me and joining me, take a look at my masterclass going on tomorrow. Otherwise, if you have questions, let me know this week and I will be back on. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day and week. Cheers.